Hello, hello. I'm Alex Ray. I just had to break my intro to take a phone call that ended up being spam. Here comes my cat. And today we are listening to Conan Gray's Superache. On my Patreon, there is a middle tier, a $10 tier, where my patrons vote on what album we're going to do next on stream, and my Patreon has voted for Superache. And by Patreon, I mean mainly Steph in the chat, who is on a mission of world domination on behalf of Conan Gray. Okay, so today we're doing Superache. If you have not, please come check us out here on Twitch. We stream all of our album reactions live. It's super fun. We have a ton of fun. We have wine today. You can get some wine and snackies and come hang out with us. If you don't drink, you can do some water, some pop and snackies. Tell me in the comments if you say pop or soda. If you have not, please check out my Patreon. There is actually some content on there. Even if you just become a free member, I've got blocked YouTube reactions for free members. For $5 tier members, I have literally so much exclusive content, full streams, things that YouTube has never seen, really old reactions that were blocked, tons of stuff. $10 tier members, you get to vote on what albums we're doing next, and I even have a tier where you can request a custom reaction. So lots of cool stuff. But if you don't want to go to Patreon and check that out, that's totally fine. All I ask is that you give this video a like, leave me a comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. So, all right. Erev, it is 4:19 there, and we are going to listen to some sad shit. Are you guys ready? Honey Trap, I'm so glad that you're having fun. That makes me so happy. You guys make my fucking day. You know that? Do you guys know that I think about you fuckers all the time? You know that? I just go about my day-to-day life, and I think of Honey Trap, and Replay, and Erev, and Ronali, and Coasty. Coasty, hi! And Adriana, and Ariana, and especially Amanda and Cisa. I'm just kidding. But I really do. You guys make my day, always. So, all right. I am ready. Oh, Ronali, that makes me sad. I love you guys. Amanda, take your meds. I took mine. All right. First up is Movie. So this album is 40 minutes long. Looks like we don't have like any interlude tracks on here. And the track list starts with Movies. So here we go. Affluenza was playing off Kid Crow. Oops. Okay. What a transition. You are the diamond and I am the ring. All of our friends think of us jealously. We're so sweet. Oh no. I have a feeling this is going to go down bad. I look at you like you're perfect for me. If you are the diamond, then I am the ring. All of our friends think of us jealously. We're so sweet, so sweet. I want this to be like a happy ending. By the way, we're still in love by the 12th track, but the 12th track is called The Exit. So I'm a little bit scared. All right. Life in fiction. In my head, we're dancing in the dark. In my head, we kiss under the stars, but we know that's not. I've been living my life in fiction. I wasn't ready for this. I don't want my feelings to be hurt. Ooh. 'Cause baby, this ain't like the movies. It's like sweeter than fiction's evil twin sister. Oh. Oh no. What? I was screaming my damn head off how you still love your ex, and you say that it's over, but why does she call you at 3 a.m. and 4 a.m.? That's a funny way of staying friends. In my head. That second verse did not have to go that fucking hard. Are you kidding me? That was I was screaming my damn head off how you still love your ex, and you say that it's over, but why does she call you at 3 a.m. and 4 a.m.? That's a funny way of staying friends. Oh. And then just... I hate y'all. Who voted for this? I just want to have a conversation. No, I teared up a little bit. That second verse got me. Okay. Let's just... I don't think I ever moved past the second verse. We go to parties with people, you know. We're holding hands, but it's all for show because Monday through Friday, we barely spoke. They don't know. They can't know that just on the drive here, I was looking through your text. I was screaming my damn head off how you still love your ex. Are you kidding me? I was not prepped for that. We just got through verse 1. It's so sweet. It's like the movies. I've been living in fiction. And then you're like, wait, what? But it's so cute. And then but they still love their ex. I don't understand. Oh, I just... That was such a beautiful narration within the song. It kept you on your toes. There's just so much to process from that song. The melodies were beautiful. The layered echoes were beautiful. The guitar underneath everything was beautiful. The bridge was absolutely astounding. Oh my God. Okay. Can I check if it's self-written? Do you know whose channel you're on? We always check who wrote this shit. All right. Produced by Dan and written by Dan and Conan. So this is a Dan and Conan song. And let's see what Mr. Conan Gray had to say about it. Because let me tell you, Conan always tells us about the songs. So Conan said, I think the reason I chose Movies as the opener is because it's a song about being in denial. I get that. Yeah, at the beginning... You literally have to get through the whole song to figure out what the song is about. For a lot of my early teens and a lot of my life, I spent so long trying so hard to fall in love in a way that was normal. I wanted the Hallmark movie. I wanted that stupid, fake, perfect love because that's what I grew up seeing. I think in the past few years, I realized that's not what I want anymore. I wanted to show people the process of discovering that over this album. To me, Movies is about being super in denial about the state of a relationship, and you're like, yeah, everything is great, we're perfect, everything's awesome, and then it's very obvious that things are actually what you think. Oh, all right, Conan. All right. So Conan has told us up front that this album, he wants to show maybe the kind of love that he wants, maybe. But movies is denial. Go ahead. Movies. I'm making notes now. Movies, denial. All right. So we can talk, and then I'll do my ranking on paper. Very scared of my guitar coded. Yes, definitely. All right. Next up is people watching. I have heard people watching. So on this album, I've heard people watching, and I actually did a voice audition with Yours. So I know both of those songs. And Yours is one of my favorite songs of all time. But other than that, I don't know a single other song on this album. So next up is People Watching. Oh, I do know Memories because Steph showed me Memories. That's true. Okay, you're right. I know People Watching. I know Yours, and I know Memories. I've never heard any of the other songs. So I haven't heard Family Line. No, I've not heard Family Line. That wasn't funny, but she laughed so hard she almost cried. They're counting months they've been together, almost 49. He's making fun of how she acted around the holidays. She wears a ring, but they tell people that they're not engaged. They met in class for metaphysical philosophy. Can we just talk about how this man fit in the word metaphysical in a song? I just want to have a conversation about that. Friends, I like her 'cause she's so much smarter than me. They're having, but I want to feel all that love and emotion. Be that attached to the person I'm holding. Someday I'll be falling without caution. But for now I'm only people watching. That build is so perfect. I'm only looking just to live through you.
vicariously.
Okay, so already we're building the story of this album, and I'm so excited already. So in movies, we have I dreamed of this love that was like a Hallmark movie. This perfect, pristine, wonderful love that was like a Hallmark movie. I'm moving my desk down. But I was in denial about this person that I thought I had this Hallmark movie love with. And people watching it, I'm watching this couple, I'm watching people being in love. I'm so jealous of them. That's what I want. And I dreamed of this life behind a picket fence, this movie life, but it's just not played out in the cards for me. He's finally accepting, like, maybe I've actually never been in love. Maybe I've never actually found anybody that I could fulfill this dream with. I love a story album. I'm making notes. I have my album notebook right now, literally. Ready? Are we ready?
Call people out like tags on my clothing. I end up all alone, but I still keep hoping. I won't be scared to let someone know me. Life feels so monotone, but I still keep hoping. Call people out like tags on my clothing. I end up all alone, but I still keep hoping.
I love the ending of that one. It just like everything comes in all at once, like you're in this crowded room and then it just goes silent. It's such clever production. All right. This was written. Oh, wow. I didn't realize this. This produced by Dan, written by Dan, Conan, and Julia Michaels. And I don't think Julia Michaels needs an introduction. Julia Michaels obviously is an artist in her own right. She has written for Clean Bandit. I'm guessing that that's a top line. Written for JP Sachs, did the song If the World Was Ending with him. So, Like to Be You with Shawn Mendes. Yeah. So, Conan, because he said something about every song, which I love about Conan Gray, so funny. And he's so open and transparent. Said, so I wrote this song with Julia and my producer, Dan. And it was a really funny day. I was like, I want to write a fun song today. Let's write a fun song. And Julia looked at me and said, do you want to write a fun song, Conan? I was like, I think so. And she said, no, you don't. I was like, I don't want to write a fun song. And she was like, I know, I can tell. I was like, and I said, I just feel like everyone is in love around me. And that's something that I've never felt before. It was one of those moments where she looked right through me and we had to write this miserable song about wanting to be in love. Except it's so fun. It's such a bop and it's so fun. Except if you listen up to it, you're like, shit, that hurts. Like, yes. Okay. So far, album story, we have Denial. I wanted a Hallmark movie, right? I actually didn't end up having it. I've just watched people be in love and I've never been in love myself. Next up, we have Disaster, which can only be sad. Okay.
I just left the party at Blake's and it's Halloween. Had the keys to my car in my hand, but I didn't leave. 'Cause the potential of us, it was keeping me up all night long.
This is not a very... I want to see who wrote this right out the gate. Oh, Julia, Conan, and who is this? Who is this person? Circuit wrote Starboy for The Weeknd, wrote a lot for The Weeknd, wrote Only for Nicki Minaj, Girls Like You for Maroon 5, or the remix at least. Sweet But Psycho, Ava Max, Coming Out Strong, Future. Wow. Unholy, Sam Smith and Kim. Okay. And the reason I thought that was that first verse, Conan has such a distinct melody tendency. And I'm not saying they all sound the same, but he has such a distinct way of writing melodies, writing his lyric structures and his song structures. And I heard that and I was like, that is not Conan. So definitely it's giving more of like a hip hop R&B kind of melody.
Text you won't read all night long. This could be a disaster. There's so many factors. Like what if you freak out and then we're losing it all? Like the critical chapter where I say I love you and you don't say it after.
Oh.
This could be a disaster.
I like the distortion they have on his voice, or at least the layer that they have there in that chorus. Do you hear it? It kind of sounds like a vocoder almost. I also love the 80s vibe in this. You guys know I love an 80s influence. Oh! Oh! Ashley! Yes. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Messed it up.
Throwing ass in a circle song. That is a throw your ass right in a circle song. That is right. I love that. I love that. I love an 80s influence. Steph said his next album is all 80s influence, so I'm going to love it. Yes, I'm literally going to fucking love it. I love 80s music and 80s influence in modern songs. While crying, throw your ass in a circle while you're crying. That's right. So Conan, we already went through the writers, and Conan said about this one, disaster sounds a little different from the rest of the album. I wanted the song to sound like overthinking, where you're racing through all these moments in your life with someone and trying to decipher whether or not they like you. So that's kind of a callback to the feelings he was experiencing on his first album, right? Like, wish you were sober, like, this person likes me, but then they're drunk, and like, why don't you act like this when you're sober? Yeah. So I wanted the song to be really fast and have hard synths and drums and this really quick dialogue. I love that. This song is about the moment where you really want to tell someone that you have feelings for them, but you're like, but what if they don't like me? Of course they don't like me. I'm atrocious. Oh my God, Conan! I'm like, there are so many factors. What if they don't like me? We never talk again because it's super awkward. And it's all about that moment. Conan said, but if you're anything like me, who are observers, but oftentimes not participators, you just smile and say nothing. I feel like I make music for people who are like me, for sure. Ash, stop chewing on stuff, dude. My cat's chewing on everything. I think so far in the album, my ranking is disaster, people watching movies, in that order. And on the story of the album is making perfect sense. It's just this journey and exploration of trying to find love and trying to find the thing that he is looking for. He thought it was a Hallmark movie in movies. He thought he had it, but he didn't. He was in denial about it. People watching, he's watching everybody be in love around him. He wants to feel that too. And in disaster, he's got this chance. What if he tells this other person how he feels, but they don't feel that way back? But if he doesn't take the chance, obviously he's never going to find what he's like wanting, you know? So I love that one. I love that one. Next up, I clicked the button before even announcing it, but next up is Best Friend.
Remember when you broke up with your fucking ex?
Oh.
God, I'm glad you finally gotten over them.
Oh.
Only took about 100 million texts. God, I swear that bitch was such a narcissist. That's my fucking best friend. That's my fucking best friend. That's my fucking throw up in the bathroom, but still love them. That's my fucking best friend.
He said, yeah, I cuss a little. What's your favorite cuss word? Probably fuck. Aww.
Baby, made a promise that I'm gonna marry you. If we're both still single by like 32. And the shit is gonna end up being true. 'cause I hate like everyone except for you. Who else is gonna do she shopping for you just to get revenge?
That's
You're
right.
Just a psycho as me, just as sick inside the head. So when they ask, I've always said, can throw up in the bathroom, but still love them. That's my fucking best friend. Best friend. That's my fucking best.
So far, I'm happy. You guys, like, movies was like a little gut punch, but so far through people watching and disaster, it's been kind of explorative. Best friend is like, let's give a shout out to platonic love. Maybe this is actually what I've been searching for this whole time. This is the kind of love that I've been like praying for, you know?
Baby, you're my best friend, baby.
Yeah, but I would stay vigilant. Y'all hate me. Oh my god.
Baby, I'm not.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'll be there in 10 minutes. I love that one. That was so fun. So the outro dialogue is, why do you keep calling me? You're kidding. What? Who? Are you kidding? Oh my god. Oh my. No. Don't respond. Yeah, I'll be there in 10 minutes. That's so real. That's so real. So Conan said about this one, the song is about a bunch of different friends in my life. Since I've never been in a relationship romantically, I really see my friends. Conan, okay, to be fair, Conan, though, you've had some situationships, which, like, as adults, we're going to count those, you know? I really see my friends as the most important aspect of my entire life. It felt like something I had to say on the album, or else it would have been an inaccurate depiction of what my life has been like the past few years. I love that. And that was written by Dan and Conan. I love that. Oh, yes, this always has made me think of Can We Be Friends off Kid Crow, especially the end. Yes, it's giving Can We Be Friends off Kid Crow. You're totally right. Guys, why are you telling me to stay vigilant? I'm a little concerned. I'm a little Copernicus, you know? Next up is Astronomy. So far, we have had a beautiful like journey through like what kind of love we're looking for, what our dream of love is, you know. It's been such a nice little journey. Astronomy.
We drive through the woods, rich neighborhoods to watch. We joked as we looked that they were too good for us.
Love this.
'Cause socially speaking, we were the same. It's astronomy, we're two worlds apart.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Two worlds apart. We're two worlds apart.
It really does kind of sound like Luke Hemmings music, like you're just floating through space. It really does. My favorite lyric is, we've seen everything from Saturn to Mars. As much as it seems like you own my heart, it's astronomy, we're two worlds apart. It's the, as much as it seems like you own my heart. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? So this is like where we had movies, which was the denial of like, this isn't right for us. Astronomy is like the acceptance of that.
From far away, you said distance brings fondness, but guess not with us.
Oh.
The only mistake that we didn't make was run.
Oh. Now we're floating. We're floating through space.
We're two worlds apart. Stop trying to keep us alive. You're pointing at stars in the sky that already died. Stop trying to keep us alive. You can't force the stars to align when they've already died. We've written
Oh.
From Saturn and Mars, as much as it seems like you own my heart, it's astronomy.
Oh.
We're two worlds apart.
No. Mm-mm. 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 That was written by Dan and Conan. Can we have a moment for this bridge? Stop trying to keep us alive. You're pointing at stars in the sky that already died. How do you come up with that? What kind of level are you thinking on to like come up with a lyric like that? That was beautiful. My ranking currently is that's my number one. I got to keep my ranking going. Hold on. Like it has to be astronomy, disaster, people watching, movies, best friend. Yeah. You just feel like you're floating through space. Like how do you, the production on that was perfect. They didn't overdo it. The drums at the end, honestly, that's the thing that like brought me back and gave me chill. Not brought me back, because like I was hooked definitely the whole time. But at the end, when those drums come in, you're just like chills, full body. Oh my gosh, like the percussion hits. He had a shirt for merch when this album came out that says Superache is for virgins. Okay. He's so funny. He literally is so funny. All right. I've got cat hair all over me. I know that's wild because I have cats. Astronomy is about that slow, painful, often denial-inducing process of growing apart from somebody. That moment when all of a sudden you look at that person you've loved for years and realize you no longer know them. That you two exist on different worlds now. I find the worst heartbreak happens slowly. No blowout fight and slamming doors and showing up on doorsteps when it's raining. Just gradual decaying of love. Nothing left to do to stop it from slipping away. There's no explanation. Nobody to blame. That hurts the most. He's so eloquent with his words too. He's so well spoken. The reason why I put astronomy after best friend. Oh, he's giving us insight to the track list. I love this. I love this. The reason why I put astronomy after best friend is because astronomy is about my best friend. My deepest fear in life is losing my best friends. My childhood best friend in particular. It's irrational because I know her better than anyone else on earth. And she knows me better than anyone else. In the bridge I say, stop trying to keep us alive. You're pointing at stars in the sky that already died. When you look up at the night sky, you see all these stars and most of them actually aren't even there anymore. That moment when you're losing a friendship or a relationship and you realize that only things you have to say to them are things that you've done in the past. There's nothing new and there's nothing more. So he's saying that astronomy is more about this fear that something is going to die. So he put astronomy after best friend is like, you're my best friend in this entire world. You're my right hand. Nothing's ever going to break us. And astronomy is like, but what if it does one day? I wish more artists talked about the reason they put songs where they did in the track list. I love insight like that. And I know that some artists are like, well, it takes the mystery out of it and it takes away the ability for people to make it mean what it means to them. But I want to know. I want all the tea. I want why you put what where. I want your inspiration. I just want to know. I'm still going to love the songs, and that might make me love the songs more. Next up is a song I know, and it's called Yours. And I love the song, but damn, it hurts. The piano.
I'm somebody you use but never own. I'm somebody you touch but never hold. Oh, all I really wanted was that look in your eyes, like you were.
I love the pre-chorus. It builds so fucking beautifully. Oh my god, listen to that again.
I'm not enough. Oh, all I really wanted was that look in your eyes, like you already know that I'm the love of your life, like you already know you're never saying goodbye. But I'm not yours. I'm not yours. I'm not yours. I want more. I want more. But I'm not yours.
Like, what? What?
Tell me that it's time. The only thing that's harder than sleeping alone is sleeping with your ghost.
The only thing that's harder than sleeping alone is sleeping with your ghost. The only thing that's harder than sleeping alone is sleeping with your ghost.
But I'm not yours. I'm not yours. I'm not yours.
Strings! Oh, do y'all hear the strings coming in? Oh, you know what I am for strings.
Change your mind. I should have known that it was some love. 15,000 roses. All the things that I've done.
Damn. Dude, I had never thought about that before. The best, so Rebecca said best bridge on the album, especially when you connect it to the album cover. The album cover is like Conan laying on a bed of like all these roses, and the bridge is, I should have known it was dumb love, 15 dozen roses, all the things that I've done for you not to notice. Damn. If you guys wanted a sad song, here's your sad song. Conan said about this song, Dan and I were sitting at the piano and he started playing the melody. It got stuck in my head. I started singing Somebody You Call When You're Alone. At that point in my life, I was dealing with that annoying, lingering love for someone that I very much felt like was the most important person in my life. They didn't have the same feelings towards me. I wanted the chorus to be really simple and repeat itself like, well, I'm not yours and I want more, but that stuff's not going to happen. I wanted it to be very plain. Although, like, I wouldn't call it plain. I would say that it's just beautiful in its simplicity, you know? I love that song. I mean, there's nothing else to say. I've heard it before. I've sang the song before. Like, I love that song. I think it's very beautifully done. And they made a great decision in keeping the chorus simple because it hits so much harder. So, all right. Next up is Jigsaw. Are we going to get some happiness? I love this already. I'm in.
If changing my hair would make you care,
Nope.
then I'd grab the kitchen scissors and cut myself to slivers for you.
Oh, that was beautiful. The layers.
For you.
Oh, what's happening?
I've changed every part of me.
The distortion.
Puzzle pieces aren't me at all. I look in the mirror. Now I'm just a jigsaw.
Oh,
Still, you don't even
Oh.
fucking love me. Jigsaw, 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 jigsaw. Killing parts of myself to fit you. Clear as shit, I was not the issue.
oh my God. Clear as shit. I was not the issue. You're kidding me. I love Unhinged Conan. Oh my God.
If I made you like me, would I even like myself? Pointing out my flaws doesn't help.
Okay. Oh my God. That was like 90s grunge. I love it. Yes, exactly what Ronald said. I love how disjointed it is. It works so well. It's so chaotic. It's so teenage angst. C Sedge's fave so far. Yes. My favorite line from that is in the last chorus. You take every part of me, all of the things you need, then the rest you discard. Like, this person, it makes me think of like, if you're an adult, like using somebody for like an intimate relationship, but like not one, just being a hookup, just being a fling, just being, you know, a nighttime call, you know, just to use somebody for like emotional reassurance or like intimacy, and leaving all the hard parts, but the parts that make a relationship worth it, just leaving those to the side, you know. That just went into my WTF playlist. I love that. Yeah. Yeah, it's giving situationship, but like Conan's wanting it to be a relationship. But yeah, like being the therapist friend also makes me feel like this, TBH. Oh, I hate that. I'm sorry. Yeah, like all of your friends are like taking the advice and like the insight that you have and then just discarding the rest. Honey Trap, I'm sorry. Wait, Jigsaw was to his father? Hold on, I'm reading what Conan said about it. Jigsaw was... Okay, wait, who wrote this? It was Dan and Conan. Okay, Conan said about Jigsaw. Jigsaw was the one part of the album where I really need to express how angry it made me. When you love somebody, it doesn't matter who they are. It's so hard to please them sometimes. You feel pressure to please them or become what they want you to be. I ended up getting in this argument with someone, and I remember being so mad, the kind of mad where you start crying and you feel really stupid because you're angry, but you're crying. It was originally just a sad little acoustic song. I played it for Dan and was like, I want to make this song so loud. I wrote Jigsaw as a bit of a diary entry rant for myself. I'd spent my entire life contorting myself and changing everything I used to be in order to make everybody happy. I was so used to trying to please everyone that when it came to love, I started to do the same. I thought maybe I had to dress a certain way, act a certain way, and do my hair a certain way. By the end of it all, I ended up looking in the mirror and barely recognizing my rearranged and twisted reflection. Damn. So, oh yeah. Dan produced that one. Dan produced Jigsaw for sure. So I definitely, if this is about his dad, it definitely makes sense with the line at the beginning that says, "Then I'd be more like my sister. Thank you, ma'am and mister, to you for you." That makes a lot more sense if it's about his family. So, but so far, I mean, I love how this album as a whole, and then we'll get to Family Line because that's apparently everybody's so excited for Family Line, which concerns me, which worries me. I think the whole album so far is a beautiful journey of finding just what love means, right? In movies, he thought it was the Hallmark movie. People watching, he thought it's what everybody else had. Disaster, he said, I'm too scared to even try it myself. Best Friend, maybe loves it just like, maybe this is what it's supposed to be. And my best friend. Astronomy, maybe love is just too far away or too far apart and we've drifted apart and there's nothing that, no love will ever last. In yours, it's maybe it's just out of reach. And in Jigsaw, it's maybe if I change myself for you, Okay. All right. Are we ready for Family Line? We're going to Family Line. That's beautiful. I love that synth. I can't tell if it's a synth or a really distorted guitar, so musicians forgive me, but I like it either way.
My father never talked a lot. He just took a walk around the block till all his anger took a hold of him, and then he'd hit.
Oh.
Scattered across my family line, I'm so good at telling lies. That came from my mother's side, told a million to survive. Scattered across my family line, God, I have my father's eyes, but my sisters when I cry. I can run, but I can't hide from my family life. It's hard to put it into words, how the holidays will always hurt. I watch the fathers with their little girls and wonder what I did to deserve this. How could you hurt a little kid? I can't forget, I can't forgive you, cause now I'm scared that everyone I love will leave me.
I have chills. Chills.
My family line, I'm so good at telling lies. That
Nope. Oh.
Scattered across my family line, I'm so good at telling lies, but I can't hide from my family line. From my family line.
Yeah, that was fucking rough, guys. Damn. Listen, I don't really cry in front of people. I'm going to be honest. Like, you'll get a little quiver. Like, but that one, the scattered across my family line, I'm so good at telling lies, that came from my mother's side, told 1,000,000 to survive. It just makes my nose tickle a little bit, you know? Yeah, and the other line was, and I wonder what I did to deserve this. How could you hurt a little kid? I can't forget. I can't forgive you. Damn. I mean, props to Conan for like pouring all that shit out and being real about it. Like, there's like nothing else to say, and I like really fucking hate that he ever went through any of that shit. Like, is the next one any better? I mean, like, any less sad, you know? I'm like, my dad used to tell me, like, when I was a little kid, I would get shots at the doctor and I would be okay, and then like a couple hours later I would like look at the band-aid and like think about it and cry. And it's kind of what I'm doing with the songs. Like, if I think about it too long, the tears start coming back, and like now I just feel like I'm gonna cry over, like, if I think about it too long, you know? Yeah, you know, just like, usually I can dissociate through it. But Conan said the song Family Line was probably the hardest to write for that reason. It talks about my past in a more blunt way than I've ever spoken about it before. When it comes to talking about my past, my childhood, the truth is that I'm not as far removed from when I was a child. It's a harder thing to talk about, and it took forever to write because I was so afraid. Yeah. The whole process took like 2 years in total to finish it. The very fact that it was uncomfortable for me to talk about is the reason I have to talk about it. Hopefully in the end it makes people who relate feel like they aren't alone in their situation. Hi, okay. Yeah, I mean, it really is perfectly written. It's a beautiful song. The production's perfect. The story is beautiful. It really just comes right out the gate with my mother never cried a lot. She took the punches, but she never fought till she said, "I'm leaving and I'll take the kids." Damn. All right. Next up is Summer Child. Is this going to make me feel better? It's not. It's not going to make me feel better.
You see all the flowers in the weeds. You cover up your arms with your sleeves, even in 100-degree heat. Your
Damn it!
father was awfully mean. Your favorite color is green. It reminds you of the summer you turned 3, running through sprinklers on your street.
This is like Matilda's brother, for sure. This is giving Matilda.
Oh, summer child, you don't have to act like all you feel is mine.
Oh, that was pretty.
Aren't you way too busy taking care of everybody to take care of
Oh, that was
yourself?
pretty. It has such a Beatles influence, too.
You don't really love the sun, it drives you wild. You're lying, summer child.
Oh, yeah, Simon and Garfunkel, too. You're right. It really is. That almost felt like an interlude. That was a 3-minute song, but it went by so fast. Like, I feel like as much shit as maybe older people give, like, Conan's like 25, I think. I'm 28, so we're like not that far off. But I think as much shit as certain older people give to like people in their mid to late 20s about like, you know, or when they were like in their early 20s or teens about like how everything's always wrong and like they're snowflakes. I don't really think that that's the case. I think that we are like very good about acting like we have our shit together, even though the world is literally on fire and we have trauma and nobody's really there to understand it. And they're only concerned about how productive we are. And, you know, I think we all do a really good job of holding it to fucking together. So like you're lying summer child, like for sure. I get that a lot. I'm very damn good at like not saying anything until it's like really bad, you know. The second things get bad, I just force myself to become apathetic. Oh, I just dissociate for sure. Absolutely for sure. Like the only person on the planet who knows when I'm like not okay is my partner Phil. Only person on the planet who I will like actively tell. Just drink your wine and wave, boys. Conan said about this song, my generation is the type of generation that loves to act like everything is perfectly fine. Oh, wow. Yeah. When we talk about pain, we are very sarcastic about it. We don't really, yeah, I guess we make jokes to our therapist. That's true. We don't really get into depth about it and we laugh it off. We create these facades about who we are in order to make things a bit easier. Summer Child is me acknowledging the fact that we all have a tendency to create versions of ourselves that we think are easier for people to digest. But oftentimes it's just something that we've made up in our heads and everyone is perfectly lovable the way that they are. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. The line that, and you sway and you hug and you kiss, but there's darkness behind those eyes even when you smile. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. That was written alone by Conan too. All right. Is it going to get any better now? Is Footnote going to like be the up? This album is a perfect concept album. When I say concept album, I don't mean like it's made up. I mean, it's telling this beautiful story about love and loss and finding it and really finding like what you think that love means. It doesn't get better at all. Okay, that's good. That's good. Why would it get better? All right, next up is Footnote. I'm sniffling though. I better stop wiping my nose or like the trolls are gonna come for me like they did for Taylor Swift for like having a cold. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm just a little sniffly girl. I'm listening to Conan Gray.
You said at the party that I was too drunk. I told you I liked you. You said sober up.
No.
But why would I lie? It's so clear I'm in love with you. You taught me a lesson that love isn't precious.
Oh.
It's not like the novels, no pride and prejudice at all. So I'll just take a footnote in your life, and you could take my body.
Oh.
I would write for you, but a footnote will do.
No, I know. Like, we've all been there where we've been like, I'll take anything you got. I'll be second best. I'll just take a little bit of your time. It's absolutely fine. But like getting older and maturing is understanding that that is not okay. And but I feel it so deeply. Oh, I feel it.
So I'll stop being pretentious and loathing our friendship. You taught me a lesson that feelings are reckless. It's just...
What was the first one that he said? You taught me a lesson that love isn't precious. And then this one is you taught me a lesson that feelings are reckless. So like throughout this album, we've had movies where it's like love is absolutely precious and beautiful and like this dream state. People watching, he's like idolizing love. Disaster, he's so scared that of what could come if the love isn't reciprocated. Best Friend, Astronomy, Yours are these intense feelings of love and loss. The same for like Family Line and Summer Child, but maybe in the familial sense. And then you get to Footnote and he's actually saying, fuck it, no, none of it's precious. You actually taught me that it's all bullshit and I'll just take whatever you can fucking give me. That's the right answer.
Like the novel's side characters end up alone. So I'll just take a footnote in your life, and you could take my body, every line I would write for you, but a footnote will do. A footnote will do. A footnote will do.
Oh, that's so pretty. It won't do, but just listen to me. It won't do. It's not enough. You deserve more. That was written by Dan and Conan and produced by Dan. Conan said about Footnote, Selfishly is my favorite song on the entire album. It scratches this itch that I've never heard scratched before, if that makes any sense. It's not a song about the big dramatic heartbreak and the screaming and the slamming doors and crying. It's not about that. It's about the aftermath. When your ex ends up writing the story of their life, you're just going to be a tiny little footnote at the bottom of the page. So much of love of music is about the big and the loud. I had to make sure Willow wasn't tearing something up. This song is about the quiet realization that you're just going to have to take a step back and let them go. But like, I feel like too, it's not, and he wrote the song, obviously I can't tell him what the song's fucking about, but like the song to me isn't giving the idea that you're like letting them go. It's that you're accepting second fiddle. It's like you're accepting like whatever you can get. There's an animal making a sound and I don't know what it is. Oh, Ash, stop chewing on that. Get down. No, not brown. Ash was chewing on my capo. Of course Ash is chewing on something. Of course he is. All right, we've got 2 left on the album. There's an animal making noise, man. That's your animal. Look behind. I know, they're little demons. They're little demon animals. Like, I just know they're fucking shit up, and then I can't find which one is fucking the shit up. He said, let me eat this capo real quick. Let me eat that. You want some wine? Here, go. Some wine. All right, memories. Here we go. This is Steph's song and Steph's song only.
It's been a couple months. That's just about enough.
All I can think about is the puppy dog in the video. He's so cute.
Of time for me to stop crying when I look at all the pictures. Now I kind of smile. I haven't felt that in a while. It's late, I hear the door.
Ooh, the bass.
Boring.
This also has such a Beatles influence, or like maybe Simon Garfunkel influence to it.
Open up that door, see your brown eyes at the entrance. You just wanna talk, and I can't turn away. Oh, what dog?
Ugh. Yeah, you know that part. You're all drunk in my kitchen, curled in the fetal position, too busy playing the victim to be listed. That part is laced. I've not said it the stream, I don't think, but that is laced. It's laced.
So there's no good reason in make believing that we could, but you show up today just to ruin things. I wanna put you in the past 'cause I'm traumatized, but you're not letting me do that. 'Cause tonight you're all drunk in my kitchen, curled in the fetal position, too busy playing the victim to be listening to me when I stay in my memories.
Oh!
I guess I'll let you stay for as long as it takes to grab your books and your coat and that one good cologne that you bought when we were fighting.
Oh!
'Cause it's still on my clothes.
I forgot how good that bridge was. Oh! 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 Layers! Layers! Yes, 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 yes. See, I know that one's sad, but that part of the chorus where it's dun 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 dun, dun, that's throw ass. That's throw ass in a circle. I know I've got cat hair all over my nose. I'm sorry. I swear I'm not picking my nose. It's just cat hair everywhere. It's so theatrical, so well done, so beautiful. I just Conan said about memories. It was the very last song I wrote for Superache. I wanted to take this phrase that I've heard so many times in Roncon, sitting on the curb being like, oh, hope you'll stay in my memories forever. I love you. Never leave me. I want to take that phrase and completely deconstruct it. Like, you know what? I actually do wish you would stay in my memories and not exist in my present. I don't want you right now. Go. That is so savage. On Instagram, he said, it's the perfect introduction to the world of this album, written by me, produced by Dan. Hope this song helps you get over that one person you know who. Oh, you know who. Welcome to Superache. Oh, all right. And that was Conan and Dan. That's such a great... Okay, I've not done we've got one song left, and then I'll do my ranking. This is the last song on the album. Sounds like it's going to be sad.
February, and the flowers haven't even wilted. It's crazy how fast you tilted the world that we were busy building. Mid-November, and I'm sipping on a half-cold coffee, staring at a girl who's not me. On your arm, a carbon copy. We buried alive something that never died. So God, it hurt when I found out you love.
Oh, the drums, like it's like the smallest man who ever lived kind of vibes. Do you know what I mean? The drums, they feel like military drums almost. Oh, okay.
I'm still standing at the exit. I'm still standing at the exit.
Oh,
I was moving into your apartment when you met
oh no.
from your hometown. You hate the East Coast, it's where you live now. Impossible to understand how you're not coming back, but I can't say it out loud.
Oh,
I'm still standing at the exit.
oh,
I'm still standing at the exit. Feels like
yes, bridge.
wounds, but mine's still black and bruised, and yours is.
So the bridge here is like they've just repeated the pre-chorus again, which I love. I love that. But yes, Stookie said I love the vocal phrasing with the drums throughout the exit. Yes, the way that they create space for certain vocals, like the exit itself at the end of the chorus, so well done. I love this song. It hurts so bad. Oh my God. The verse 2, I can't hate you for getting everything we wanted. Damn, I just thought that I would be part of it. I was moving into your apartment when you met someone. She's from your hometown. You hate the East Coast. It's where you live now. Impossible to understand how you're not coming back, but I can't say it out loud. Are you kidding me? That hurts so badly. Damn. Like, that literally makes me want to cry. Oh my God.
Perfectly fine. Feels like we buried alive something that never died. So God, it hurt when I found out. Feels you love.
Oh, yes.
You even counted on your lips.
Damn. Well, and this was written by Julia Michaels, Dan, and Conan. So Julia's on 3 songs on this album, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and the producer, there's another producer on this, Dan and Ryan Linville, who did Olivia Rodrigo, The Grudge, Logical, Olivia Rodrigo, Oh, Casual, Chapel Rowan. Better Days, Dermot Kennedy. Okay, so he's on some bangers. Okay, cool. So he helped produce this one with Dan. Okay, and let's see what Conan said about the song. I wanted to end the album with the exit because it sums up the album. It's about realizing, let's see if we got it right. I think it's about like the journey of love and what you actually want in love and like overcoming the denial of maybe it not being what you thought that it should or would. It's about realizing that everyone around you is moving on, but you're still standing at the exit, wondering how everyone is doing it so easily and how they're able to continue on with their lives after being heartbroken. It's always been something that's dumbfounded me. I'm a lingerer. I just stick around, write songs, and think. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I do the same thing. Yeah. Obviously not near as successful as Conan Gray, but yeah, I get it. Right Where You Left Me vibes, definitely. That's definitely what it's giving. So my ranking on this album is, let's see. All right, let's go top to bottom. My number one song on this album, I think it's still Yours. I think it's just the simplicity of it and how beautiful it is and his vocals on it with the production, top to bottom. You know what I mean? Yours is number one. Number two is going to be Astronomy. Three. Okay, one is Yours. Two is Astronomy. Three is Disaster. I'm going with it. Four is People Watching. Five is The Exit. Six is Memories. Seven is Family Line. 8 is Footnote. 9 is Summer Child. 10 is Jigsaw. 11 is Best Friend. No, 11 is Movies, and 12 is Best Friend. So, Disaster in top 3. Yeah. So my top four in not chronological order are Disaster, Astronomy, Yours, and Memories. So, that's it. Wait. And People Watching. Wait, that's an honorable mention too. People Watching, Disaster, Yours, Astronomy, and Memories. I have a top 5, not in order. I can't choose. La 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 la. Right? Okay, guys. Well, that was a beautiful album. I love that album. I do think I like it. I don't know. Kid Crow and Super 8 scratch different itches in my brain. You know what I mean? I don't think that I can choose which one is my favorite. It's Kid Crow feels so, it made me feel so different as I was listening to it. You know what I mean? I feel like overall I was like boppier, happy, learning about Conan Gray's melodies and Dan's production and how they work together. And it was just this whole new experience. And then I came into this one being like, all right, I know I know the deal. I know how honest Conan is with his lyrics. Let's see what's up. I feel like Kid Crow is a lot more of an innocent album. It's a little bit boppier. It's fun to listen to. And this one is like, you're in your feels. You're having a hard time. Turn this on repeat. You might hate yourself more, but it's a good thing to get you through it. You know, if that makes any sense. And C says loves Jigsaw. Jigsaw was disjointed and wonderful. I love every song on this album. Like, there's not one that I'm like, I could have done without that one. You know, I don't have an issue with any of them. They're all beautiful. And the track list too, like usually when I like go through my story of an album, I come away with like, oh, I kind of would have moved this track here and done this here. But with this one, I think it's perfect. Movies, we have I thought Love was a Hallmark movie. And I thought this person that I was in love with, I thought I had that with them. People Watching is like, well, actually I didn't. And now I'm watching everybody around me be in love. And I still want that. Disaster is like, I'm scared to even try and pursue that because what if it ends in a disaster? Best Friend. Maybe that kind of love I'm searching for is actually in my best friend. Astronomy. Wait, even if you do fall in love, it could end. You could grow apart. That's terrifying. Yours is, or you fall in love and you're not enough for this person. You're never going to be enough for this person. Jigsaw is like, and even if you try and make yourself enough for this person, you still might not be enough for this person. Family Line is like the familial kind of love. Summer Child is like this love for your inner child. Footnote is like can you maybe love isn't that precious and I had it wrong the entire time and I'm just enough being a footnote in somebody's life. Memories is like, actually, like, I'm getting I'm good, I'm gonna move on, like, I want you to stay in my fucking memories, please just stay there. And then the exit is actually just this like Conan said, this beautiful look at the whole album, being like, me going through all of these feelings was just me standing in the exit the entire time, lingering onto every relationship I've ever had, every love I've ever had, every heartbreak I've ever had, and not being able to let it go. Perfect story. Next question. So with that, I love it. I love it. So I'm very happy with that one. YouTube, I love you. And I will see you in the next one. Let me know what you think in the comments.
We got a trail of clothes lead into more. Honey, one last time, then shut the door. Is this a game, baby? Who's keeping score?